Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. What up, family out there? Make sure you get over to the General's Patreon, link right down in the video description. It's in the chat. All you have to do is click it. Get over there to SETI.com, my online marketplace. We got self-help programs on Teachable. The first one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, is there for you, kings. You need it. Click that link, get over there, get a preview. We in the house today. We're going to be talking about some real crazy individuals. Where do they get these Negroes from? Negroes gone insane. I'm gonna do a video. Negroes gone insane. You see, yes indeed. We got to do that one. We got to do the Negroes gone insane.
Y'all niggas is confused.
Yeah. Damn. I got. Yeah. That came in right on time. Y'all Negroes is confused. Y'all Negroes is confused. Goddamn video. The ancestors brought that video right when it needed to be there. We got this Florida representative. I don't know who she representing, but the dumb and ignorant. That's the only person she could be representing, the dumb and ignorant. You see, and if she sounded any, I mean, you could tell. She said she thank God for slavery in the crack house, and it sounds like she's still in both. Still sound like she in and still it might be still creeping over there, getting popping a stone and shit, and blowing one of them stones. Still sound like she on the stones. Straight up. I say, God damn. She say she thank God. Ain't no motherfucker thank crack. She say she thank God for crack. No, you think Oliver Stone and goddamn what's the other motherfucker? Ronald Reagan and George Bush. That's who you think for crack. Yeah, them motherfuckers the one that brought that shit in here on the escalated level. But a lot of y'all, God look just like Ronald Reagan. You look up on the wall and God look just like Ronald Reagan. So y'all right in alignment. Yeah, we got it on here today. Representative, Florida representative, Kimberly Daniels. Damn, boy, I tell you, we we're in trouble, man. You see, when you got people who put who put her in power? I mean, real fucking talk. Who put that woman in power? Why would they do some crazy shit like that? Talking like, and I'm gonna play the video in a minute. I just got to get, you know what I'm saying, to say some shit. Say if it wasn't for slavery, she might be in Africa, her worshiping a tree. Well, goddamn it, I tell you what, I'd rather worship a tree than worship a Neanderthal any damn day. I'd rather worship the tree. And then when you think about it, the tree is a sacred spirit entity, what they call it, actually a piece of the deity. You see what I'm saying? When you talk about the tree. So, I mean, all over the world, they venerate the tree as being a intermediary between God and man. You see, and actually many trees are humble abodes of the deity. So I'd rather worship a tree than worship a Neanderthal any damn day. I could tell you that. I didn't say Oliver North. Who did I say? I thought I said Oliver North. Oliver North, Ronald Reagan, and George Bush. Who did I say? Who did I say, family? Oliver Stone, him too. Oliver Stone too. His ass too. That's Oliver North. Yeah, Oliver North. That's Oliver Stone. He the one selling them stones. You feel what I'm saying? It don't make no difference. Oliver Stone, Oliver North was selling them stones. So that's Oliver Stone. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Him too. Shit, him too. That's right, family. Black power, every hour on the hour. Let me drop this in here, family, real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna play this woman. She obviously, whenever she was doing them stones, it fuck with her logic. You know what I'm saying? Her brain functioning and shit. You know what I'm saying? So she thanking God for crack, but goddamn it, you understand what I'm saying? It might not have been God. It might not have been God. You see what I'm saying? You might have fooled yourself. I said, yeah, I know. Everybody say I said Oliver Stone. That's who I meant, though. Oliver North is Oliver Stone. Because he was selling them stones. You feel what I'm saying? He's selling them major stones out there. Anyway, nevertheless, we're going to show you why we are in the predicament we're in today. Because too many times we elect people we know good goddamn well should not be in no position of power to represent nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody that did crack, you already know they've been to slid her a 8-ball, and she been devoted just on the strength of. You understand what I'm saying? Girl, go on, take that 8-ball. You see what I'm saying? And you done already played your hand. You get to tweaking in the goddamn Congress and shit. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker go back there. Man, what the fuck is that smell? Kimberly, what you doing up in there? Kimberly, is that you back there? Yeah, back there blowing them stones. That's real talk. You done played your hand now. You see what I'm saying? Because the shit you said sound like some shit that a crackhead would say. I know you won't gonna get mad. I know you won't. Thank you, family. Thank you, family. I know you gonna get mad, but see, I'm not the type that's gonna cut you no slack. Because we all come from the streets and it is what it is. You cannot be nice with the truth. The truth is the truth. That's what it is. Accept it. Thank you, family. Accept the truth for what it is. Okay? And when a person play their hand and tell you, they thank God for slavery, they thank God for crack, thank God for all the wrong shit. That's because you wrong, nigga. Your spirit still move in wrongness. You see what I'm saying? That's how your frequency. You got to move above that. Talking about you thank God. All the people that died during the crack era, and you would thank God that's something from God? To wipe out people in the numbers that were wiped out in the crack era? You know how many people died in the crack era? Foolishness. Foolishness represented to foolishness. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people lost, the innocent people, babies, woman, man, child, elders, lost their life in the crack era? You see motherfuckers shooting up the block, motherfuckers taking over the block. You see reckless just motherfucking fire, gun shootouts and shit, and just the poison going in their vein. How many people OD'd? How many people sold their babies? How many people shot their own blood just to get high? This was the worst motherfucking era, probably worse is slavery. You know what I'm saying? Probably worse is goddamn the plantation. To be real. If it ain't, it's probably second behind, the plantation was the crack era. The plantation era, then the crack era probably was the worst behind that. You can't thank no God for nothing like that. See, that's why you always, you take, those who responsible. And you did no different than what Ronald Reagan did with Oliver North, with Wine, whatever the motherfucker, head of defense, Weinberger, whatever his name was. He was the Secretary of Defense, Oliver North, George Bush, head of CIA, Ronald Reagan, and all the rest of them in on the job selling dope to push illegal warfare down in South America, over there, Iran, Contra. They funding wars, selling dope to black people in America. Okay? What kind of shit? You should be barred. You should be impeached for saying some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that was really a crackhead move. I'm gonna play it. And it sounds just like a crackhead. It sounds just like a crackhead that would say something like that. Thank God for crack. That means you probably somewhere still toting on a damn stone or two. You see what I'm saying? I guarantee you. It's hard for a motherfucker. You know, some of them, they just can't break the chain. They can't break the psychological chains connected to that. You see, and a lot of y'all niggas out there, y'all, if you don't know, then you don't know. You see what I'm saying? If you don't know, then you don't know. And you one of them kind niggas they'll play on your ass all the time. They'll get you to sign over all type of money so that they can go on down there. That's how they do. Some crackheads are some of the biggest goddamn, they fabricate all type of shit. You see what I'm saying? To get what they need. Yeah, my grandmama died this morning, left me a insurance policy. I just gotta wait till the 2 days. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be paid in full. You understand what I'm saying? Can you front me? You understand? Can you front me? Yeah, grandmama. Then 2 weeks later, granddaddy didn't pass. Everybody dead. You understand? They'll go down the whole family line, and goddamn it, in 2 months, everybody will be dead. You be like, goddamn, man, goddamn. Is anybody in your family still living? Yeah, my uncle died. I think he left me the house. Yeah, and I'm gonna be paid in about 2 weeks, man. All I need to do, if you could just front me, I'm gonna tell you off, baby. You know how they be. I'm gonna tell you off, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfucker gone in the wind. You know, gone in the wind. Yeah, I know they is. I know they is. But they still can't stop me. I'm doing some shit too. When they do some shit, I do some shit. Yeah, YouTube Ben, you already know what it is. But that's a that come with the game. You understand what I'm saying? Cause I'm the coldest motherfucker. When it come to just spitting fire, just nigga, I had to stop myself so many times because if I just go you know what I'm saying? Straight with the ancestral tongue. You feel what I'm saying? I'll burn this motherfucker down. So I had to pause for the cause, but they know after, it's so much information on here that's destroying shit. You can't expect the Neanderthal to just put me out there like that. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, they always, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to put this out here. Matter of fact, let me put this up here. What this woman and put this garbage up here, man. Where is that? Here you go. Okay, let me turn that one off first. Hold on. Let me turn that one off. Here we go, y'all.
For slavery. I thank God for the crack house. If it wasn't for the crack house, come on somebody, God wouldn't have never been able to use me how he can use me now. And if it wasn't for slavery, I might be somewhere in Africa worshiping a tree. I thank God for slavery. I thank God for the crack house. If it wasn't for the crack house, come on somebody.
Look at that. You see how they always, come on somebody. And that's the nigga that went to the crack house with her. Come on somebody. That's the 2 niggas that went to the crack house with her. Leroy, you better speak for me, nigga. You understand? For I show them, nigga, you gotta, for I show them your ass. We got you on video, nigga. To speak. You understand what I'm saying? I want, always gonna bring somebody else in on it. That just let you know there's some other niggas out there blowing them stones right along with her. They waiting on her to get right on up out the pulpit so they could pull right up to the crack house and get it popping. You see, that's a telltale sign of somebody that's still toting on them stones. And I'm gonna say what it is, because you saying some dysfunctional shit. Now, why would you even say some shit like that? Here we go. Let's try this shit again.
God wouldn't have never been able to use me how he can use me now. And if it wasn't for slavery, I might be somewhere in Africa worshiping a tree. I thank God for slavery. I thank God for the crack house. If it wasn't for the crack house, come on somebody, God wouldn't have never been able to use me how he can use me now.
How is God using you? That's what we need to find out. How's God using you? Yeah, how's God using you? Man, you know she on them. You already know she on them. You understand what I'm saying? To even say some shit like that. I thank God for slavery. Something is demonic. I ain't never heard the Jews say, I thank God for Hitler. I thank God for them ovens they cooked us over, was cooking our ass in over there in Germany. I ain't never heard no Jew say nothing like that. I thank God for Hitler. I thank God for them damn ovens. They was over there baking our ass like Wonder Bread. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, thank God for Hitler. I never heard that. Only a nigga would say some shit like that. You know? And talking about and over here worshiping the white man. I'd rather worship the tree outside because I know it's an extension of God. At least the tree, and as we think of this, and I always go to the universal mind. At least the tree breathe out the oxygen in which we breathe. You see, the tree is a divine intermediary between God and man, and is actually God, the abode of God. You see, because it acts in a divine function to give us life. You see, and so that right there is and so I would rather worship the tree. In every religion, every spiritual system venerate the tree. You see, but that just show you how dumb. But you got this this lifeless Neanderthal on the cross. You got this lifeless Muhammad ain't even got a face. You see, but you worship these inanimate objects that don't even exist. You see, no life, just a image of that which in your subconscious mind you have deified. This Neanderthal, this pale skin. And so you would rather worship that than worship life itself. No, that shows a steady decline in consciousness. We are, that woman is at a all-time low to say some shit like that. And you got to think about the people that voted for her. Who voted for that woman? Yeah. It's who voted for that woman. Yeah. So this is why we in the if you would think, and Marcus Garvey said that about black people. Marcus Garvey say in other races, when you look at the ones that got that traitor gene in them, normally it's in the lowest part of in their race. But when it comes to the nigger, he say in the Negro, it's our leadership is where you find the traitors at. You see, we're in trouble. We is in damn trouble. It's the leaders that that is the more inclined to trade on us. And that's what she did. Obviously, she should apologize. I wouldn't even accept the apology because she was very happy to say that shit. And that was very low frequency. And then a lot of people and I need you to, nobody want to speak for that dumb shit you just said. That probably blindsided them people. Like, what she just say? And worshiping trees. And like I say, even though all religion come out of Africa anyway, you see, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? One way or another, the majority of religions on the planet come out of Africa. And to say that all they worship is trees is that show you the ignorance, the level of ignorance that you possess. and not to, and you think, and all these people out here that lost their loved ones during the crack era, you say you thank God for the crack era. Boy, I tell you, boy, you got to know what lane you belong in, and you better ride that motherfucker till you get where you going. Because if you follow behind any of these people whatsoever, you are doomed. You are doomed. You see, you are doomed. Just like they doomed. You know, so find the lane to prosperity. Get your ass in it and mash on the gas and get where you going. You know what I'm saying? Because this is showing you that there's very troubled times today. In what is coming out of these people's mouth, they showing you that the end is now. The end is not coming. The end is now. It's ending now. This age is on its way out. And when it goes, it's gonna drag a whole lot of these mindless niggas and Neanderthals and Asians and all of that, all of them going down with this era. And you need to be on that lane to prosperity and be going a whole nother direction. So when you look in your rear view mirror, you can see all the smoke and you'll be going off into, you understand, the land of abundance and liberation. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. We coming back, family. Don't, if y'all got something, don't worry. We're going to still be kicking it. We got some more subjects we're going to be discussing today. Get ready. That's right. The revolution not coming is already here. Stand on your square. Do what's needed to be done. And we going to hold our hand up, black power in victory in the end. You can believe that, which is going to be the beginning, a new beginning. This is General Cyrus SETI saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Boom. Black power.